If you're like us, you love discovering habits and systems that make life better. That's why we're excited to share this opportunity. It's perfect for anyone trying to design a career that works for them, not against them. Intuit, the maker of TurboTax and QuickBooks, is expanding its world-class network of tax and bookkeeping experts. As an Intuit expert, you get to work virtually, select your hours, and be part of a mission driven culture focused on helping customers prosper. Plus, you're supported by a team of experienced tax professionals who are there to help you succeed.
They also offer Intuit Academy, a free and self-paced training program through which you can advance your tax and bookkeeping career.
So if you're looking to design your future with a flexible and supportive tax career, visit intuit.com/expert to learn more or apply. That's intuit.com/expert. From fitness routines to mental resilience, navigating personal goals to tackling burnout, we all need a little help being human. That's what the Life Kit podcast from NPR is here to do. If you're looking to move with more intention or just need thoughtful guidance on living better, Life Kit delivers strategies to help you make meaningful, sustainable change. Life Kit offers real stories, relevant insights, and clear takeaways to help you meet those decision-making moments with confidence and clarity.
I find that so often when I listen to Life Kit, it answers some question that has been burning in my mind. Like recently, because we've been spending a lot of time outside, I was like, how do we avoid mosquito bites? And sure enough, there was an episode, How to Avoid Mosquito Bites, just in time. Get help tackling common issues like relationships, finances, parenting, and your career. Then walk away with a game plan you can implement right away. Life Kit isn't just another podcast about self-improvement. It's about understanding how to live a little better starting now. Listen now to the Life Kit podcast from NPR.
Lemonada.
Hello and welcome to Happier, a podcast where we talk about how to become happier. This week we'll talk about why it's a good idea to review your 25 for 25 list, and we will both report on how we are doing so far. I'm Gretchen Rubin, a writer who studies happiness, good habits, secrets of adulthood, life in 5 senses, human nature. I'm in my little home office in New York City, and joining me today from Los Angeles is my sister Elizabeth Kraft. And Elizabeth, I think that doing these lists together is one of my favorite activities to do with you.
Yeah, so much fun. That's me, Elizabeth Kraft, a TV writer and producer living in LA. And Gretch, I think I still have a lot of work to do on my list.
I came to the same conclusion, but we will get into all that. But first, an update, a little bit of whimsy from Sharon. Love the whimsy.
She says, my husband sneaks small candy canes in our guests' coat pockets on Christmas so they will be surprised later.
That's fun.
I keep bubbles with me in the car and gift them to people. I maintain you can't stay mad if you are blowing bubbles. I used this at work a lot when I had an impossible boss. I could go outside and cool off. When our kids were small, I would always blow bubbles waiting to pick them up from different places. They were not always happy, but could always find the car quickly.
I love this.
That is hilarious.
I know. I feel like blowing bubbles there's probably also something in just the mechanics of blowing out, which is very calming.
Right.
I am going to buy myself a bottle of bubbles and start breaking it out. I think this is a great idea.
Well, and the idea of like a child comes out of wherever
Yes.
they are and sees the bubbles surrounding the car. It's so great.
That is really sweet, right? I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, this week, our Try This at Home suggestion is to review your 25 for 25 list. Now, in episode 515, we talked about making these lists. This is something that we've done for many years now, which is take the year date, like 2025, and then make a list accordingly of things that we want to do in the coming year. They can be fun, they can be irksome, they can be big, they can be small, they can be divided into categories, they can be a grab bag. But we recently passed halfway day, so we're well past halfway day, which was July 2nd. But it's a good idea to review these because, Elizabeth, we often find they just fall out of our heads. We forget that we put something on the list if we don't constantly review it.
Yes, it's funny because I have mine taped to the wall next to my computer just, to keep it present. But As they say, when something becomes wallpaper, it
Yes.
literally becomes wallpaper, where
Yes.
even though it's right next to me, I don't even see it. So it's good to go through and remind ourselves.
No, I mean, mine's on the corkboard, same thing, right next to me. And I'm looking at the corkboard all the time, but I'll just forget that there are certain things that I want to do, like even things that I really want to do and I'm looking forward to doing or enjoy. You just have to keep reminding yourself all the time.
Yeah.
The other thing is that it is good also to take stock. Like, neither one of us has done everything, but we've done some things, and giving yourself that ta-da, reminding ourselves of what we have done, helps us stay energized so that we can stick with, more ambitious aims.
And Gretch, before we get to our list, we should review what our words are of the year, our theme word for the year, which we also pick a word every year. My word this year is bounce. So I want to bounce into the future. I want to bounce back. I want to bounce up. I love the motion of bouncing.
Yeah.
I think of a super ball bouncing, and it just feels very positive, and it feels very forward.
Yeah.
And it feels hopeful.
Well, it's interesting because it's a word that combines energy and resilience.
Yes.
And kind of a forwardness to it, because one of your mantras is step into the future.
Yes.
And I think this is a great example of how you really want to pick a word very carefully, because you could have picked the word resilience, or you could have picked the word like bounce back. Bounce back would have been redundant, but like you could have picked different words that would have captured some aspect of it. But also bounce is kind of a goofy word. It has kind of a playful, so it's a really powerful word.
Yes. And my symbol for the year is a kangaroo. And what many people have pointed out, although it's not technically true, kangaroos are known for only moving forward. They don't move backward. Now, I guess they can, but they must not do it very often.
The conventional wisdom is they do not move backward, but in fact, they do move backward. You have learned. And you now know a lot more about kangaroos. From time to time on Zoom or whatever else, you like using your kangaroo mug, or you always embrace the theme. I do too, but you do it more. You embrace the visual theme each year.
Now, what is your word this year?
I have a great word too, which is door. And so for me, it's because this is the year of the open door for me, which is how I'm rebranding the Empty Nest. Speaking of the importance of using the right term and finding the words that have the right cloud of associations, I did not like empty nest, so I'm using open door instead. So this is door. So the door is swinging open, but people can come and go. We have a new door because we bought our dream house, our lake house. So we have a whole new door to take care of. We now have a dog door because Taffy has to be in her dog pen when she is not under one of our eagle eyes, since she's a little puppy. But I've really had fun thinking about the symbolism of door, the liminality of door. It turns out that it's often used in very spiritual contexts. It was a really good choice. It was a much richer choice even than I realized when I chose it.
And did you choose a symbol? Because door is one of those words where there are so many doors, it can be hard to land on a visual that's specific.
When I was on my book tour, somebody, and I can't remember her name, but you know who you are if you're listening, gave me a door. It's like as big as my hand, but it's like a door that opens and has a knocker. It's amazing. And so I put it up in my office to remind me of it. It's really, really cool. And I love miniatures, so a miniature door is amazing. Because a door is funny because it's not like a chair where you could like have a chair. It's set into something. But this door has a frame around it. So I was really lucky. Somebody gave me my door.
That's so cool.
And I have it on my shelf. Yeah, it's really fun. It's yellow.
I want to see a photo.
Yes. But you know what? Just this morning, Elizabeth, I was walking Taffy and I figured out what I want my theme for 2026 to be. But I am not going to reveal it.
Wow, that's
I'm going to keep it a secret, but I ran home. And what is the lesson?
Write it down.
Write it down. Yes, because you're like, oh my gosh, I had this gigantic epiphany. How could I possibly forget it? Oh yes, that is exactly the kind of epiphany you can forget. So I wrote myself a note while I was still out on the walk, came home, put it in my document for 2026. So it's recorded, but I don't think I'm going to forget because I love this idea so much. You will not be surprised. I love it. I love it as much as door. I love it as much as salt. And salt is one of my all-time favorite themes.
Okay. Well, that's something to look forward to. All right, Gretch, coming up, we are going to review my list and then we'll review your list. But first, this break. I was not a cat person until I met my husband, and he had two cats, Paco and Blackjack, and I grew to love them so much. And I am now officially a cat person. And so I love that this podcast is sponsored by Smalls. Smalls cat food is protein packed recipes made with preservative free ingredients that you'd find in your fridge, and it's delivered right to your door. That's why cats.com named Smalls their best overall cat food. And I love, Gretchen, that they have donated over $1 million worth of food to help cats through the humane world for animals. And they even give you a chance to donate at checkout.
What are you waiting for? Give your cat the food they deserve. For a limited time only, because you are a happier listener, you can get 60% off your first Smalls order plus free shipping when you head to smalls.com/Gretchen. That's 60% off when you head to smalls.com/Gretchen plus free shipping. Again, that's smalls.com/Gretchen. We're all trying to figure out how to work smarter, not harder, whether that's automating our post-meeting follow-ups or streamlining how we communicate and collaborate across teams. Fireflies turns your meetings into action so you can focus on achieving results. Fireflies now provides tailored summaries that are personalized to fit you and your role across many different industries, whether that's in sales, marketing, engineering, recruiting, management, and more, even podcast production. It seamlessly integrates with the tools you and your team already rely on, with integrations across more than 60 different apps like Zoom, Google Meet, Slack, Asana, Zapier, and your CRM.
Fireflies was designed with security in mind, giving you the ability to control who can view, share meeting notes, and even choose where to store your meeting information. And right now, when you sign up for a yearly Fireflies subscription, you get your first 2 months free. Just go to fireflies.ai/happier. That's right, 2 months free when you go to fireflies.ai/happier. That's fireflies.ai/happier.
Okay, Elizabeth, we're back. It's your 25 for 25 list. And this year you did something that we don't always do, which is you divided into themes, which is interesting. So let's go through your first theme, which is reading. That's a very fun theme. And number one is the slow read of War and Peace. Explain what that is and how it's going.
Yes. So this was an idea we got from our mom, who had taken part in Simon Hazel's War and Peace slow read last year, where he guides people in reading one chapter a day of War and Peace. And then every week he has posts about it or in a podcast about it. And you and I decided to do it. Many of our listeners joined us. It's been so fun because it's sort of a group effort. And I am happy to report that I'm completely up to date on the War and Peace slow read. So I have been doing that.
Excellent.
And I love it. So we're over halfway through, given that we're over halfway through the year on that.
Yes. And a lot has happened in the world of War and Peace. That is a book that has plot.
You know what I'm doing now, Gretchen? Mindy told me about it. There's a War and Peace miniseries on Amazon Prime I'm watching.
Is it good?
I've only seen one episode. I haven't decided how much I love it or don't love it yet, but it's certainly worth watching.
I bet it can help you with the characters, because sometimes it is a little bit confusing. Like,
yes.
When you're like, is Andre, who's his sister? That kind of thing.
Yes.
And if anybody's interested in learning more about Simon Hazel, it's over on Substack. It's called Footnotes and Tangents. He also has slow reads of Hilary Mantel's work. He's a Hilary Mantel super fan, I would say. Anyway, that's super fun. Okay, so that is not completed because it's going to be the whole year, but you're up to speed.
Right.
Number two in reading, head up a new book club, possibly with all Encino people. This was a really provocative idea.
Yes, because I feel like book clubs fall apart because they're not convenient to people. So I wanted everyone to be in my neighborhood. I haven't done it yet. I have made a list of possible people who are in Encino who could be in it.
Okay.
I reached out to one friend and he's like, I can't do it right now. I'm just too busy at work, but I would like to do it in the future. So I haven't pursued it, but I have sort of mentally been thinking about it.
Well, here's some research to maybe make you feel like it's even a better idea, which is there is a 30-minute rule with friendship, where something really important happens when people are within 30 minutes of travel. And it's like, are you traveling by foot? Are you traveling in a car? Are you traveling by train or whatever? However it is that you're traveling, if you can reach someone in 30 minutes, it's a different kind of friendship. And I feel like that is such a heavy weight on everything in Los Angeles is the traveling.
Yes.
So I think doing it in Encino, and then you'd be closer to your neighbors. It would be a cozy feeling. I think it's a brilliant idea.
Exactly.
Number 3, reading retreat with Gretchen.
Yes, checked off the list, Gretch. We did this. We're going to talk about it at length in another episode.
This is a huge one. And then 4, read one book a month versus listening to it and writing it down for accountability. How's that going?
I got to keep better track of this. I have been reading some books, actual books, but I haven't been writing it down. So I'm not sure where I am on this. I don't think I've done 6, but I've done several.
Okay. So maybe work on the list keeping for that.
Yes.
Okay. Now in the category of health, 100 Orange Theory fitness classes. That's a high bar.
It is. Gretch, I'm going to Orange Theory regularly. I would say faithfully. I am behind on the 100 because I've, been sick or out of town. So I need to amp up the number of times I go per week to get to the 100.
But you're consistently going.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, number 6, maintain your current weight.
So far, so good on that.
Okay, number 7, try solid core.
Have not done that yet. I need to do that. That falls under the something that can be done at any time is done at no time. I've got to just pick a class and schedule it and pay for it so that I have to go.
Yes, and you know what I would say is if you do solid core, you should count it toward Orange Theory Fitness.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You should get credit for it. Number 8, take daily medication at the same time every morning after brushing teeth.
I'd say I'm up and down on that one. It definitely has helped to have it on my list, but I haven't been totally consistent.
I'm sure you take them every day. Is that you're not taking at the same time?
Yeah.
And does that matter?
No, it's good to take them at the same time every day. And it's just, I take like 7 pills, so it's just not pleasant. So that's why I sometimes put it off.
I see. Related to the teeth brushing, number 9, use your water pick every day with flossing.
Yes, Gretch, I'm going to give myself a check mark on that. Even though not every single day, I think enough that we can count this as a good yes.
That's great. Flossing has been on your mind for a long time.
I know.
So that's good. So you're making real progress. Career. Next category. Number 10, do one happier and one happier in Hollywood social post every week.
Gretch, I have failed miserably on this. I don't think I've done one. So let me restart this now.
What do you need to do to make this feel more possible?
Probably need to put it on the calendar.
Yeah, that's a good start. Is it like a weekday thing or a weekend thing?
I think a weekday. I have enough going on in the weekend.
Yeah.
I think I need to add it into the week.
Yeah.
So look for that. Check my Insta.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you don't see happier posts, please email me and nag me.
Okay.
Listeners.
Group accountability. We're all going to do it. It's funny, though, it's such a flowing thing. It's kind of hard to notice that somebody's not doing it.
Yeah.
Number 11, Happier in Hollywood Substack.
Yes. Sarah and I started our Substack. We are going strong. If you would like to subscribe, go to Happier in Hollywood Pod at substack.com. Or you can go to our website, happierinhollywood.com, and scroll down and put in your email where it says join the party. We're having a great time with Substack. You started a Substack, Gretch. I don't think that was even on your list, your Secrets of Adulthood Substack, which I'm loving.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing that. That's a big commitment and a lot of time. So I do give myself a lot of pats on the back for that.
Well, one thing about a 25 for 25 list, the way we do it, not all items are created equally.
Yes.
So doing this one, and not only have you done it faithfully writing it, but now you've added live videos and now you have this slow read. You've added layers as you've gone. So well done. That is a big one. And that one is well underway. I think that's definitely a huge ta-da. Yes.
Speaking of slow reads, part of what Sarah and I are doing is we're doing slow reads of different writing books. So we did Stephen King's on writing, and all the videos are there. And now we are doing Anne Lamott's Bird by Bird. And that's for paid subscribers. But if you join, you can go back and look at the old videos and do that.
Just take it bird by bird, buddy.
That's
Just
right.
bird by bird. It's the sweetest story.
Yes.
Okay, number 12, new photographs with Gretchen. That's me. And new photographs with Sarah. That's your writing partner and co-host of Happier in Hollywood and co-writer of the Substack.
Haven't done it yet, but planning to. I think you and
Yes.
I are planning to do it in Kansas City in September.
Yes.
And Sarah and I have been talking about it, haven't done it.
Yeah, so it's underway, I would say.
On the mind.
Plans are being made. Okay, number 13, finish your novel. That's another huge one.
That's a big one. Haven't done that yet, but again, top of mind.
Right. Family. Number 14, go to Kansas City every season.
I think I've been doing that. If not, I went to New York with mom and dad, so I sort of count that because we were all together.
Yes, yes.
But otherwise, I think I'm up on that, yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Number 15, see your mother-in-law and father-in-law at least once a month.
Don't think I've been doing that. Need to step that up. Seen them a lot, but I don't think it's been once a month.
Number 16, movie night every week with Jack and Adam. That's a lovely idea.
It is. We have not done that.
Have you done it once?
Yes.
Okay.
But we have not done it every week or anywhere approaching every week.
And is the idea that it's Sunday night or it's just any night?
We don't have a night. That would probably help. Like all things, if it's on the schedule, that would definitely help.
We used to do it on Sunday night. We had Sunday
That's a
night was
good
movie
idea.
night. That's like a good night to do it, I think.
Yes.
Number 17, always have a new TV show you're watching with Adam.
Well, we haven't always had a show, but we have watched several shows. We watched a show called 000 on Amazon Prime about the global cocaine trade, which was fascinating. We're most of the way through Andor, which the three of us are watching together. So that's nice.
We started watching Andor because you're watching Andor.
Yeah. Okay. And right now, Adam and I are watching Stick, which is a show starring Owen Wilson on Apple TV, which we are loving. He plays a professional golfer.
Ah, okay. That sounds good. Number 18, visit your niece Ava at UCSB.
Yes, we did that. Check mark. That was so fun.
Check mark. So fun. Number 19, go to Spain with Jack and Adam.
Haven't done that. I don't think that one's going to make it this year, Gretch. But I knew that, but I just wanted to put it on the list anyway.
Sometimes we put it on to like hold space for something.
Yes.
And then your grab bag, final 5. Number 20, get a solid 4-person American Mahjong group.
Haven't done that, but I did go to an American Mahjong lesson. I met some people. We've been emailing. So that I would call that in process.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big one. Number 21, get more inexpensive gold rings and bracelets.
I did get an inexpensive gold ring, but that's it. I have not gotten any bracelets.
Well, Elizabeth, as I recall, your 3 words for style were clean, confident, and current. So this is helping you maybe live up to that theme.
Yes, that's the idea, Gretch. I want to dress better, as always.
As always, me too. Number 22, save for an expensive bag. Bags have gotten so expensive, it's bonkers.
I was going to say, I'm kind of letting go of this one.
Yeah.
It's
too much.
It's too much. It's just ridiculous. And also, there's a lot of burglaries in LA of people's bags getting stolen. And I'm convinced they're getting followed home because of their bags. So I am releasing the expensive bag from my life.
One of the best ways to complete a project is to abandon it and then decide that it's no longer on the list. So, okay, so that's done. You just saved yourself a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 23, host a game night.
Gretch, I haven't done this. Okay, I got to do this before the end of summer. This needs to happen.
And do you have an idea of what the games would be and who the people would be, or it all needs to be figured out?
It all needs to be figured out. I love charades and I love taboo. So that's kind of the games I'm contemplating.
Okay. End of summer, that's a good summer thing to do, kind of in the long, lingering twilight. Yeah. Number 24, attend 7 live events. That you got to 7 because it's 2 plus 5.
Yes. Haven't attended 7, but I went to see James Taylor with Sarah. I went to a Julia Child event with my friend Todd. I should write down what else I've done because those are easy to forget.
Yeah.
I need to get some tickets.
You went to the Substack party.
I don't think that counts as a live event, does it? Is it
Oh,
a
it's
live
not a
event
live
when you're
event.
sitting and watching
Okay.
something?
Sure.
That's
Like a concert or
yeah.
right. Or like a live taping of a
Yes.
podcast or something.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. It's not just going to an event live.
Yeah.
It's a live event. Yeah.
I've definitely gone to 7 events, but not ticketed.
Yeah. Okay. Now, number 25, you gave yourself a free space. Intriguing. Have you decided what you want to put in your free space?
I haven't. I need to do that, Gretch. That's a fun thing to think about. See, this is why we have to go over it because I forgot I had a free space.
You have the option to substitute for the bag. You can just declare that completed, but you could also give yourself a substitute if you wanted.
Okay, so I got 2 spots.
Well, you're on your way.
So that's my list, Gretch. I plan to keep track as we talked, but I got so into our conversation, I wasn't keeping track.
Well, a lot of them are sort of underway, too. It's hard to count.
Okay, coming up, we will go through your list, but first this break. Taking control of your health and feeling confident in your body should not feel overwhelming, but it often does. And that's where Hers comes in. They have made the process simple, supportive, and entirely online so you can start strong and stay strong from wherever you are. Hers is transforming women's healthcare by providing access to affordable weight loss treatment plans. They connect you with a medical provider who will work with you to determine the best treatment option for you.
Start your free online visit today at forhers.com/happier. That's FORHERS.com/happier for your personalized weight loss treatment options. Forhers.com/happier. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not approved or reviewed for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for full details, important safety information, and restrictions. Actual price depends on product and plan purchased.
Gretch, being a TV writer, I know so many people who travel for work for weeks, sometimes months at a time when they're shooting on location. I have a lot of great memories from being in Vancouver for weeks on end, shooting a pilot. I love being in Vancouver. It's so gorgeous, very different from LA, really fun. But when TV people are away, their houses and apartments just sit there in LA with nobody using them. Well, this year, as we are all trying to work smarter and not harder, I know people who are hosting their space on Airbnb while they're out of town. Otherwise, the place is just sitting there empty. It honestly feels like a no-brainer way to get a little more spending cash.
I mean, who does not want a little extra income these days? Your home might be worth more than you think. Find out how much at airbnb.com/host.
All right, Gretch, we are back. We are going through our 25 for 25 lists. As we talked about, your theme of the year was door. And Gretch, you also have yours divided into categories this year.
Yep.
Yours starts with your grab bag.
Yes.
So number 1, photo albums. Get your photo, which is a repeat.
I do this every year. I put it on every year, and every year I've done it. It's really important to me is to be like the treasure house of happy memories. And one of the things that I'm going to do for my empty nest project is to go back and look at all these albums that I so faithfully keep, because a lot of times I don't ever go back and look at them. I always do it at the end of the year in the late fall or right before Christmas, but I put it on there because it is so important. I would not want to forget to do it.
Okay, great. Number 2, watch essential movies.
Yes, I have never seen Die Hard, Frozen, Inside Out, Boyhood, and Forrest Gump. I have watched Die Hard, which I'm very happy that I watched it. And so you think, how hard is it to sit down and watch Frozen? And yet I have not done it. So I haven't watched those other movies yet. I really need to do that.
I would say you could skip Frozen, but maybe that's a controversial point of view.
The reason that I want to watch Frozen is it's just so often referenced. It just comes up all the time.
Yes.
So I'm like, what is Frozen? I think it's kind of loosely based on the Snow Queen, which, I did that as my bonus recording last Christmas. I love the story of the Snow Queen. But I don't even know if that's true or if I just picked that up incorrectly sometimes. So I really want to watch it.
Okay. Number 3, visit the Earth Room.
This is this bananas thing that's in New York. It's literally just a room of Earth. It's not that far away. I think I can just go look at it and be done with it. Have I done it? No, I have not.
That sounds fascinating.
I know, right? I would love to do it. I'm sure either Eliza or Eleanor would like to go. Maybe even Jamie would like to go, but I just haven't done it. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll see.
Number 4, 20th anniversary of Kidlit, September 20th.
Yes, that is the 20th anniversary of the first meeting of my children's literature reading group. We read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And I want to have a party for everybody who's now, I'm in multiple Kidlit groups. So I want to have a party. I did one for our 10th and I want to do one for our 20th. So, but that's not until September.
That's so fun. Number 5, make a list of 25 things that please you.
Oh, I love doing this. I did this last year and I'm up to 15. So I'm on track, but I need to keep my eyes open for more things that please me.
Okay. And then you need to publish that somewhere. You need to post it because I,
Yes.
for one, want to know. Or we'll talk about it on the podcast. We'll go through it.
I was almost wondering, if I had a whole big collection of these, would it be a fun little book? Is this the kind of thing or it's not a little book? I couldn't decide. Anyway, pondering that.
Feels like a part of a workbook.
Interesting. Maybe. Okay. Something to think about.
Number 6, organize a Supreme Court clerks reunion.
This is underway. This is big. This is a big hassle.
Yes.
I have to say.
I feel like you may have regretted deciding this. It's been a lot.
Yes. It was the kind of thing where I'm like, I really want this to happen. And if I don't do it, no one's going to do it. Clearly, I kept hinting all these other people, hoping that they would decide to do it. And they did not. So I'm making it happen. I hope. As of now, I have a date. I've told everybody, stay tuned for more information. I've started making plans. So stay tuned.
Yay.
Yay.
Number 7, continue to learn and experiment with AI.
Yes, I have been continuing to do this. This is something that I spend time doing, learning and experimenting. So I would give myself ongoing credit for this.
Yeah, and Gretchen, you've really gotten me to use AI as well.
Oh, good.
It's not going anywhere.
No, it's here.
Number 8, have a podcaster gathering.
I've done that. That one is crossed off the list. It was super, super fun and it's done.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, Gretchen, next category is your Read 25 and 25 category. We are reading 25 minutes every day in 2025. Number 9, read War and Peace.
I am doing the Simon Hazel slow read along with you. I love it. It's super fun. I keep finding myself saying to people you should really read War and Peace. I think you would really like it. Yes. So I am also up to date.
Good. Number 10, reading retreat with me.
Yes, exactly. We did our reading retreat. I think the big thing for us was getting the date. That was the main hurdle. Once we had a date and kind of a vision, that was the key thing. So we did it.
Okay, Gretch. Next category is the open door. This is fun. Okay.
Yes.
So this is what you're doing now that you don't have kids living at home full time.
Yes. And I'm working on my Project Empty Nest book. I hope, that I will publish this as a book. So these are all things that are part of my Project Empty Nest.
Okay. Number 11, Operation Nick's Knowledge.
Yes. I wanted to see, could I just by sheer force of will decide to be interested in something? And I decided to be interested in the New York Knicks, which is the basketball team. I picked a great year because the Knicks did really, really well. So there was so much spirit in New York City around the Knicks, and it was super, super fun. So Operation Nick's Knowledge continues.
Well, I have to point out that at your anniversary party, when Jamie was giving a toast, he said, only Gretchen goes from knowing nothing about basketball whatsoever to having a strong opinion about the forward.
Yeah. So, OG Anunoby, yeah.
I got a very big kick out of that.
Yes.
Number 12, try transcendental meditation.
Okay, this was something I was going to do because Jamie was going to do it. And I thought, this would be good for us to do it together. And, people are always telling me to try meditation because I've tried it and then I always give it up. So that, okay, well, I'll do it. And it'll be like something Jamie and I do together. But then Jamie decided not to do it. So I'm thinking that I'm going to decide not to do it too. But I'm like,
okay,
I don't know. So anyway, that one's kind of in a funny position.
So you may end up taking that off the list.
I may.
Number 13, plan an adventurous family trip for the summer.
Well, we were going to do an adventurous family trip, but then we decided to get Taffy. And I said to Eliza, I don't think it's good to get a puppy before we go on this trip because we're going to go away. And so I think we should wait. And she said, look, there's never going to be a great time to take on a new puppy. And I think Taffy, they were already calling the puppy Taffy before we had a puppy. And she said, I think Taffy is a bigger adventure than any trip could ever be. So anyway, our adventures family trip is Taffy.
Okay. Love it. That's big. I count that. Number 14, anniversary party. Well, I just gave away that one.
Yes, we did do that. And it was also an 10th anniversary of Jamie's cure, thanks to the advances of science and researchers, his hepatitis C that he got from a blood transfusion that he got when he was 8 years old during a heart operation. It was the 10th anniversary of his cure and also a big wedding anniversary party. So yes, we did that. That was big too. You know, Elizabeth, you and I are not natural entertainers. So something like planning a big party takes a lot out of us.
That was a great party. Number 15, get a puppy.
Well, we did do that. So I'm kind of double counting that since that also counts as the big family trip, but it's big. Yes, we got Taffy.
Number 16, learn to cook one dish. Interesting.
Yes, I learned to cook meatballs. Smitten Kitchen from Instagram came over and she taught me how to make meatballs and I did it very well, I think, and they were delicious.
You love meatballs.
I do. I love meatballs so much.
Okay, Gretch, next category is door. Explain what you mean by this.
Well, so door is related to the open door, but it's just this idea of taking advantage of sort of the door of my apartment and the door of our lake house.
So number 17, work outside of your office, which is a repeat.
This is a repeat because I love to work. I love New York Society Library, which is very close to my apartment. I love working there like you're just in with all these shelves and shelves of books. I love doing that. I love working in a coffee shop. I have my second monitor. That makes it a lot easier for me to work outside my office, but I just have to sort of pack up and go. And just that little bit of inconvenience sometimes means that I don't do it, even though I find it really energizing creatively to do it. So I'm working, but I have done it a few times, but I want to do it more as the year continues.
Okay, number 18, kayak every warm day when you're at your lake house.
I do this, yes. If we're there and it's warm and it's not raining, I do kayak.
Number 19, tree, plant, and bird ID.
Yeah, I'm really working on trying to learn the names of the plants and the birds and the trees. When Mom and Dad were there for 4th of July, we saw this place where like these birds had built a nest and you could see like the baby birds and the parent birds and they were barn swallows. So I'm like, now I know what a barn swallow looks like. And I can identify a red maple, which I'm very proud of. And if you are around me out there, I will be constantly saying like, did you know that is a red maple? The possibilities of me becoming tiresome, I would say, are very high. I am learning.
That's so fun. Okay, number 20, the little door in the house.
Yes, there's a little door next to a fireplace where I think you're supposed to put like kindling and a fire extinguisher and everything. But maybe we'll do that. But I'm like, this little door cries out for whimsy. What? I do not know. This is something like I need a concept. I don't have a plan for it. I need to have a vision for what could go in there. I keep thinking of like a skeleton, like a fun skeleton in a closet. That seems a little bit grim. So maybe something more fun.
A little mini house or something.
It's very narrow. It's high and narrow. So I'm thinking like something made out of paper mache, like a paper mache giraffe or something. I don't know. But then we have like a lake theme for the lake. I'm pondering this one. I'm creatively pondering it.
Okay. 21, make nice signs for the Wi-Fi password, how to turn on the projector, and how to reboot the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so this is because part of the open door is to have guests and have people coming and going. So one of the ways that you make it easier for guests is you make it easy for them to know how to get into the Wi-Fi, or if we're not around and you need to reboot it. How do you do that? And I want to make nice signs so that it's easy and like even kind of decorative. You know, when you go to a cute hotel and there's like a little framed thing and they make it into a design element. But I had a brilliant idea with this, which is I am delegating this to Eliza and Eleanor. They are really good at doing stuff like this. So my role now is to badger them into doing it rather than doing it myself.
Okay, that still counts.
It's still a lot of work. The badgering will be a lot of work.
That's true. And finally, Gretch, your last category is watercolor because you want a watercolor. So 22 is watercolor every day.
Well, I'm not doing it because first I had taffy time and then it just got away from me. But I am really making an effort. And now I'm trying to really re-engage every day. So got off track. Now I'm better on track.
Okay. 23, 12 postcards of watercolor.
This I have been doing. This is really fun. It's fun to send a postcard and it's fun to make a watercolor postcard.
Number 24, bench sketch once a week.
I think I'm going to do a bench sketch today, in fact, this afternoon. This is where I go to the Met and I just sit on a bench and make a sketch of something that I've seen. This is just like another way to exercise my sense of sight. This is fun. But I didn't think it was once a week. I thought it was once a month. Okay, so in my mind, I changed that. So I'm doing a bench sketch once a month.
So are you sketching in pencil or with watercolor?
Oh, no, yeah, you couldn't take watercolor into the Met. Yeah, I do it with pencil.
Right, duh.
Yeah.
Number 25, finally, create a watercolor station at your apartment and at your lake house.
Yeah, because this whole thing about if you want yourself to do something regularly, you want to make it as convenient as possible. And I found really good places where I could just leave my stuff out, my palettes and my papers and my paints and my brushes and my hair dryer if I'm doing wet on wet. So I have those two stations. And so that has made it a lot easier.
And very necessary.
Yeah.
Well, Gretch, you're doing well on your list. You've got a lot going on there.
Yeah, we both do. I think this was a really good practice. I think that both of us were reminded of things that we kind of forgot about.
Yes.
So we will get back on track and hopefully have a lot more crossed off by the end of the year.
Yes.
So let us know if you did try this at home and how reviewing your 25 for 25 list works for you. Let us know on Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Facebook. Drop us an email at podcast@GretchenRubin.com. Or as always, you can go to the show notes. This is happiercast.com/544.
All right, Gretch, what is our resource this week?
We are having a sale right now in the Happiness Project shop. I am always talking about how creating the right atmosphere and environment for yourself helps you stay calmer and happier. So in the shop, we're highlighting some really fun items that can help you create those little moments of joy and whimsy in everyday life. The summer, you can check it out at thehappinessproject.com. And Elizabeth, what are we reading? What are you reading?
I am reading Rivals by Jilly Cooper.
And I am reading The Egypt Game by Zilpha Keatley-Snyder. And that's it for this episode of Happier. Remember to try this at home. Review your 25 for 25 list. Let us know if you tried it and if it worked for you.
Thank you to our executive producer, Chuck Reed, and everyone at Lemonada. And remember, if you haven't subscribed to Lemonada Premium yet, now is a great time to do so because you can listen completely ad-free. You just tap the subscribe button on Apple Podcasts, or you can go to lemonadapremium.com to subscribe on any other app. Once again, that is lemonadapremium.com.
And a rhyming reminder, if you like the show, tell others you know.
Until next week, I'm Elizabeth Kraft.
And I'm Gretchen Rubin. Thanks for joining us. Onward and upward. Oh, Elizabeth, I can't wait to talk about a reading retreat on the podcast.
I know. That's going to be a fun episode.
From the Onward Project.